How is it going, everybody?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Are you guys ready to die?
Yeah.
I hope not.
I've already got my next character made.
Already got my next several characters
Got
prepared.
it on deck, on standby, ready to go.
I've got 3 characters per session for the next 2 months.
Perfect.
I honestly can't play without doing that. I'm subject to die every campaign, yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. It's part of the game. Part of the game. All right. So, for our good audience out there, yes, Kelth, new campaign. This is Ghostmaker. Radish Patch Gaming presents Ghostmaker, Season of Ghosts, Pathfinder 2e. For the Kelth and all of our other wonderful viewers, can everyone introduce themselves real quick? Just say your name.
Do you want our character names or both? Or?
Nah, we'll get into that. Just say your actual name, what I'm gonna call you.
Oh, okay. I am Keith.
Hi, Keith.
Hello.
All right, we got one player this week.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's
Let's
go.
go.
I'm Malik.
You're Malik.
I'm Ted.
Awesome.
I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. Alrighty.
Hello.
So, we had our session 0 a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I lost track of time. I don't even know. I think it was last week. It feels like forever because I've been waiting for this for a long time. I think we set this up. It was with Tavin actually, and another dude from online that was looking for a GM, and I was like, I need some more Pathfinder, you know. So I proposed this game. We got Tavin in here, and I brought on Keith and Malik from our other campaign, our standard crew. We got 2 other new faces here, Ryan and Momo. So I'm excited to get into this campaign. It's gonna be lots of fun, lots of mystery, lots of spooky stuff going on, as you can probably already tell by this sweet background and this fog rolling in.
The spooky music.
Spooky music too.
Spooky.
That's not that spooky, actually.
Yeah, this is a little peaceful. We're starting it off easy. It'll get spookier though. So, first thing, for a hero point, who wants to tell me what's going on so far? Who did their homework? Who read the player's guide and wants to start off this campaign with 2 whole hero points?
I didn't do that.
I'm tempted to do it just because I feel like I'll need it for a dying check soon.
Who? Okay, so
Do it.
I'll say we're starting off. This is it's the first day of summer. Malik, can you tell me what's so special about the first day of summer?
Well, this town is very superstitious, and they are really afraid of ghosts. And so they have this tradition where they abduct themselves, and they all cry and act afraid, so that any ghosts watching don't think to abduct them. They're like, oh, they already got abducted by ghosts. Like the quota's met in that village. So like we'll just move on to the next one, you know. And so at the start of every summer, they choose some volunteers to get pretend ghost abducted, and they take them out into the forest. And then the next day, they bring them all like cookies and snacks and stuff. And so in this year, all of our characters were the volunteers for the abduction. So we went to the whole festival. We got abducted, like a real kidnapping situation. Like they really acted out. And we woke up the next morning expecting the mayor.
You can stop there. Thank you. All right. So with that, we got the reenactment festival. went swellingly last night. You guys had fun, drinking, dancing, and at the very end, yes, you were dragged off. Bags over your head. You know, dragged off. Everyone was screaming and crying. You were dragged off into the middle of the woods, and you know, you laid down, maybe put down your bedroll, and just went to bed for the night. But then we will wake up early morning. Who wakes up first?
I guess I could wake up first. I feel like typically my character would wake up early in the morning anyways, because he's used to like going all the way to the market. So
Okay.
To rob people.
yeah, sure, let's go with that too. Quote unquote. Yeah, he sells to people. It's not a robbery. It's not a robbery exactly.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your character. What is going
Hi.
on?
So, like what's going on in the present moment for him, or just kind of describe him?
Yeah. So, you might have missed it, but I want to go through. Tell me about the first couple moments, right before you wake up. Tell me, last 30 seconds of the dream you had last night, or if you don't dream, you can say that, and then describe how you wake up.
So I think the last 30 seconds of Bingo's dream is that he is he it's not like a full like scary nightmare. It's more of like a just like kind of like an anxiety dream where it's like, oh, he's like at the market and he like doesn't really sell anything, and then like he's like, you know, getting kind of chased off for selling his wares. And then I think he makes it home and he looks into the mirror and he sees the face of his father, and then he wakes up.
All right. So we saw this picture of Bingo, but can you is there any other details you want to describe about him other than how he looks here in this image?
I guess it's hard to tell, but he's pretty dirty. You know, like he tries to take somewhat care of himself a little bit, but you know sometimes you gotta wake up early in the morning, get your wares ready. You forget to sometimes, you know, maybe take a bath. Maybe only take one every couple of days, right?
Yeah.
Thus is the life of somebody who sells on the street. His big old backpack is filled with all kinds of beakers and potions, uh, and maybe some fake some kind of like real potions, and also a little bit of like some fake stuff that's maybe not exactly correct. He's got snake oil in there, so you know he sells that. He makes a good living off of selling that.
Snake oil is important.
Very important. Very good for your health.
Yes. Speaking of snake oil,
Yeah.
what is the last couple of things that good old Sned Sligmald remembers before he wakes up?
Oh yeah. Ned Sligmald is a Nagaji, which is a snake person. So he's actually a big advocate for snake oil. Keeps him well hydrated during those hot months of summer that's coming up. So he'll definitely need it. Help fight that eczema that might flare up. Anyway,
Of
as
course.
far as did
Number
you
one
want his
client.
dream too?
Yeah.
Okay. So Sned Sligmald has recurring nightmares every night. That just the moments of his infancy really always flash back to his mind, where you know he's a snake person, so it was a battle to the death from day one. Uh, he may have consumed family members to be sure he was the most powerful. Um, you know, and of course
Lots
there
of
was
things.
stories of the raid that his parents have told him that a certain degenerate uh, group had committed against him that wiped out most of his siblings and before he could, which is truly a tragedy.
I'm
So
sure
this is
we'll be
just
hearing more about that group
yeah,
in
they're
the
pretty
future.
bad people.
Yeah.
So um,
Are
but
they
yeah,
living
Ned.
people or like?
Oh yeah, sadly, we'll change that. So yeah, he's just got this recurring nightmare where he's fighting to the death with his siblings, and it always ends happy though, with his brother Skent and his late sister Snattily. Um, so
Come on, man.
So it's Sned, Skent, and Snattily.
yes, that's correct.
That's good. Do you have parents? What are their names?
Uh, to be determined.
None of your business.
Yes, it's none of your business.
It's a weird name.
They're just the Sligmalds.
Mr.
Mr. and Mrs. Sligmald.
Mr. and Mrs. Slegmald.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Mr. Sligmald, well known in the community, of course, for his teaching in the arcane art department where Skent studies, and my mother, just a snun out at the church.
It's just how it be.
That's really good. It sounds like a really nice family.
Yeah, yeah. They taught me everything I know.
Before they died tragically.
No, they're alive. They're great. They're healthy. They're doing well.
Oh,
But-
just your siblings are dead.
Oh,
Just one.
non-tragic
Just a
backstory.
sister.
Well,
Well,
not just
but
my
you know,
sister,
it could have been
But-
worse.
but yeah, Natalie is dead. That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
Terrible accident.
As far as you know.
yeah, dead.
He's dead. Oh, terrible.
She's dead. I
Natalie.
wrote her that way.
I made sure she was dead.
And I've never known the GM to bring back a ghost in a ghost campaign.
I don't know what a ghost is. We don't say that.
You telling me he's gonna make a ghost? That's crazy. What is this?
Well,
I
Some
would-
kind of ghost maker?
What do I look like? A ghost maker?
You would
S-
never.
Say that again. All right.
So Ned wakes up in quiet screams.
Quiet screams.
He knows how to control them, so it's just every time he wakes up now.
Very good. All right. So,
I would probably wake up pretty early too.
all right. Tell us about your character.
Well, my character had a hard time sleeping because he was thinking about this night and what it means. Like all the folklore behind it. As a folklore enthusiast, my character was like really excited about this. Maybe he'd finally be able to see a ghost or whatever. And close to Pharasma and stuff, and then the spirits of the dead. My character was just thinking a lot about that and what, how people could have misinterpreted things in this way to create such a tradition, how backward it is. Of like, why would a ghost, if they did exist, be convinced that a group of people getting taken is enough and that, they have quotas to meet or whatever. Like, and so I was just thinking about that logic a lot, and that's what I kind of was dreaming about. And, how I was dreaming about the ghosts coming to the village and being like, huh, well, looks like some people have been abducted, and these guys are sad enough. Like, we'll just go on to the next town. And that's what I'm thinking about when I wake up. And I jot down some notes on my thoughts in my journal, of which I have many that I write as an academic on folklore and religion.
I think it has to do with like if you've ever seen the movie Monsters Inc. They don't want to exhaust the resource of like fear.
Right.
Yeah. This is
exactly like Monsters, Inc.
Monsters Incorporated.
Just like Monsters Inc.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's like that.
That's
Dang,
what my
dude.
character's thinking actually.
Did you
like,
guys cheat?
he's
Did you
thinking
read
back to his
ahead?
time-
Did you guys read the game? God damn.
Studying.
My character's thinking
Got all
about
the
his time at-
spoilers.
at Monsters University. on their curriculum. You know what I mean? Like this, that's what's going through his head right now.
All right. And
And he's also happy about how he's volunteered for this to get out of temple chores in the morning, and how he's gonna just wake up and have treats instead of
So
having to
real.
do work.
yeah, and that's an important part about the participating in the reenactment festival. When you wake up in the morning, someone comes and brings you nice treats, little biscuits,
My
cookies,
first thought is,
pastries.
where the fuck is Hessian Bao? Where's my boy?
So, Heshan Bao is the governor, um, but it was another character that was supposed to bring you stuff in the morning, and you don't see him. That might upset Margot.
I'm a little grumpy. I'm a little hangry right now.
Yeah. Next, who wakes up? There's only 2 of you left.
Oh, I guess I'm next.
All
I
right.
was up next.
And who
let's
are
see.
you?
I'm Q. I guess I just right now. Yeah, I'd say Q.
You can say it
Oh,
however
he's
you want.
supposed
It's
to
your
look cool.
character.
He's supposed to look cool, but yeah. I guess he was dreaming. Well, pretty much he had a nightmare. He had his nightmare.
A lot of nightmares here.
It's like his during his childhood where his dad is pretty much like disappointed in him, and he was supposed to be like a warrior, like a soldier, but due to his like social anxiety and his like I guess his he would be like push people away from him, like literally push people.
Okay.
Like, up his get up to magic. So his dad pretty much like kick him off from the family, and now he's like just wandering. And yeah, pretty much Molly that he like had a nightmare of his dad. He's like pretty much like has a nightmare of him, his dad being disappointing him. Yeah.
So he's got a lot on his mind when he wakes up. And what is
I think my character is thinking, because they didn't sleep well, God damn, these other volunteers have a lot of trauma. Why are they all freaking out in their sleep? Why is everyone around me screaming right now? No wonder I can't sleep.
everyone wakes up screaming?
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I mean, he does not wake up screaming. He has no like mom wake up where he like that kind of thing. So
Gasping for air.
Yeah, he got famous gasping for air, and he like sit up like instantly. Like
Nice. Okay. So besides what we see in that pictures, anything else you want to describe about his appearance or the way he composes himself when he wakes up?
I guess he just sit up, like other than that, yeah.
Okay, he gets up in the morning.
Yeah.
All right. Now, last but not least, what about your character, Tavin?
He has a name is Elijah Severius, and he has a reoccurring dream
The nightmare.
where he's he's standing over somebody from behind them with the sword in his hand, and as he goes to swing at them, right before the sword connects, his whole body gives out, and he just crumples to the floor, and then he feels like he's falling, when everything like falling, yeah, exactly like that. And then and then he just wakes up, so just like that.
Okay. So, I'll say it's about 6 a.m. when you guys wake up. Or by the time you all wake up. None of you got particularly good sleep. And some of you wake up screaming, some of you just in a panic, out of breath. But all of you notice something feels off. The woods just, you hear these birds chirping, you hear everything's, that's kind of odd. Everything sounds and looks right, but you have just this feeling in the back of your head like something isn't right. No, and Margot being very hangry and coming after a bad night of sleep due to everyone else screaming all night.
Night terrors.
Yeah, for all the night terrors. You look around and you realize no one has come to get you in the morning. Normally during the reenactment festival, someone comes and, shakes you all awake and has a cart full of treats and, water, tea, whatever, breakfast drinks. But no one's here. What do you all do?
He must just be late. But I'll meditate on it for now.
Can I ascertain the time of morning?
Yeah, it's 6 a.m.
Do I know how late the tradition is pretty well set, right? Like they always come at the same time, or what?
Yeah. You might be sitting here for, 30 minutes or so, like waiting for these guys to wake up and stuff. But, normally they come before, sunrise. And the sun has definitely been up for at least an hour now. It's the first day of summer. Sun comes up early.
And
Hey, dude, where's the free shit?
I'm very hangry. I'm like, wait, where's my food? I was promised snacks. That's the whole reason I did this. Well, and to get out of work, but
I was promised free shit, and if I don't get it, I'm gonna be mad.
You're all so loud. Do you need a snack? I can acquire us a rat.
A snack.
I do
Okay,
like rats.
I'm eating a rat. I am never doing that shit again. Ever.
They're not that bad.
I
You
agree.
just have to ignore the bad taste.
What bad taste?
That's like all the food. Like, taste is all that matters.
The texture is really nice.
It makes me feel like a snake.
Yeah. Snakes are good. It's a good feeling.
Oh, you eat those too?
No, not anymore.
I will say I have had some good roast snake before. That shit's pretty good.
Alright, so it sounds like we're in agreement. We're looking for snakes.
In this conversation, Bingo Wobblewood, as an investigator, you got a pretty sharp mind, some pretty strong perception. And you notice something else odd.
That's odd.
Yes.
Something's off.
You notice you all were dropped off at a different location. There was less trees around. It was pretty much an open field, but here, you're like in the middle of the woods. You know this is not where you laid your bed down at night. You woke up somewhere else.
Don't like that. Don't like that. Nah, this shit is not where we were dropped off.
Having been, like, from the woods, like, I don't know if I'm from this area specifically. I don't know exactly where we are relative to, what's it called? The hinterlands, the outerlands, the woods part of the city.
Right.
But would I, like, as part of that forest group, recognize where we are and where we were? Like, how far we've moved? Would that be like a recall knowledge?
Yeah, you can give me a survival or a Willow Shore lore if you have it.
I took survival just for you, actually.
Thank you. It is the most important skill by far.
My lore is art, esoteric, and Tanger, so I think it would be a survival check.
23.
Really good one too.
Yes. So you realize, along with Bingo, you've woken up in a clearing. You've been here before, maybe, you know, scouting around looking for berries or doing whatever fetch quests for you, your temple.
Classic fetch quest.
Yeah, when the head priest makes you go gather twigs from out of town. You know, so you're in a clearing east of Willow Shore, east of the Duyu River. You're nearby a fairly common game trail that leads back west to town. So you know, if you can take that trail, you could probably navigate there in a few minutes to get there, and then be on your way back towards the river and towards the town. And you notice you
so
hear.
we can navigate back to where we were originally taken, right?
You could do that as well, but that is
the snacks are there. That's where I want to go.
that is further away from town.
Yeah, but that's probably where the snacks are.
Okay.
So I tell that to my group, guys. I don't know how we ended up over here. Maybe we were all sleepwalked, or one of you guys sleep carried us. But I'm looking at the monk with obviously the strongest and best at grappling. But I think maybe if we go back to where we were supposed to be, the snacks will be there. I know how to get there. It's a little far. It would take us away from town, but I think that's where the snacks are. I think that's where we should go.
So, Margot would know. So I found the person. I forgot who it was. It was Cho Chung Hu, the miller. Was supposed to bring you your food, and you know, Cho Chung Hu never goes back on his word, and he knows these woods very well. He would have found you. Even if you woke up somewhere else, he would have found you and delivered the food to you no matter what. So something is off. Because he is absent.
Can we see any signs of something that might have dragged us over here?
Nothing super obvious like in this area. But you can give me a perception or survival, see if there's anything a little more hidden.
That's a really good start.
Oof.
No, you don't. You don't see any signs of something dragging you here.
What's that?
I perceive what that is. Do I recognize it? A snake! Dinner! Oh, breakfast.
Meat, flesh, bones.
Ah, shit, I don't like that.
Fingers and toes. Such
And what the small appendages specifically?
so much good meat. Hair, skin, and their eyes.
I don't have those things.
This feels disproportionate to me because my hands and toes are bigger than everybody else's. So, at least comparatively to what else is on the skin. So I feel a little targeted here.
Who's saying that?
Meats. Oh, come closer.
I
Come
probably
closer,
taste like
meat.
chicken. Caw-caw.
Where is he? I come closer.
Can I detect the direction that the voice is coming from?
Yeah, it's coming from this nice bush over here.
This way.
Like, wait.
Like in the
This way?
bush.
Yeah, it's coming from that bush. Yes. Come closer. I can almost taste you.
I don't taste great.
I'll be the judge of that. And as
This is
you
all kinds
as you step forwards, you hear a skittering and the rustling of leaves, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Uh-oh.
legs lurch out at you.
That's a lot of legs.
Please roll for initiative.
Oh god.
Oh.
There's no way I die on our
No
first
way I-
combat again.
It's not the tutorial, you're safe.
Malik natty 20'd already? What a start.
He's crazy?
After last
are
week,
rigged.
dude, there's just no way. Alright, there's just no way.
So, for you three that are new, in the top right, next to the chat, there's those 2 swords crossed. If you right-click that button,
Right-click it.
it'll pop out the encounter tracker into a little window, and there's a big die next to your character. You can click on that. Another natty 20. You guys are off to a good start. Ryan privately rolled some dice, so you have that as GM only. But if you go in the bottom right, you can switch the default. If you click on the D20, that'll make it public.
Okay.
Right above the chat window. All right, and we begin with the natty 20, Margot Farah. What
They have
do you do?
be in my lantern light, I think, for exploit vulnerability.
I don't think they do.
Get on over here. Yeah, they do. Or for something. You get something out of it.
Don't they?
You get a bonus.
just
No, you
reading
can
this.
you can exploit vulnerability from anywhere. I'm pretty sure.
What the hell does my lantern do then?
You get a +1 status bonus to checks to recall knowledge against creatures within the bright light.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's better if I do it within, because it's a recall knowledge check.
Yeah, but you don't have
you don't
to.
have to do it, but it's better.
Okay, sure.
+1 matters.
Every
Okay.
+1 matters.
You don't have to get next to them though. Don't forget.
I will though, so that they could be maybe put off guard by someone later on their turn.
Wouldn't
So
it be
now
better? So, wouldn't it also be better than to go behind, so other people don't have to use as much movement?
If I could get there, I would have, but I couldn't.
You already are on your second turn of movement, so you
Yeah.
still have like 3 more tiles.
You're on your second action, unless you want to take a step back.
Oh, I only have 20 feet of movement? Wait a minute.
You're a slow bird.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I go back a step then. I will exploit vulnerability.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Ooh, boy.
One day this skill is gonna work. Like, of all the thaumaturges we've ever played with, none of them have ever succeeded on this skill.
You have a +7 too. That's and you got a 10. Do you get anything on a failure? You can still do your personal antithesis, but I don't think you
No.
learn any information.
But it's per target, right? And to me, these appear to be the same creature. So if I use exploit vulnerability on the other one, that should give me information.
You recall an important fact about the creature. Yeah. Learning its highest weakness or one of its weakness, but not its other ones. It has no weaknesses.
Yes, it does.
So does my personal antithesis go by default? Or is it an action? Is
Did
it
the
part of-
did the stuff not pop up?
This thing popped up, yes, but I'm currently out of action, so I
Oh.
don't want to click personal antithesis if it's not intended to be part of it.
Personal antithesis is not an action.
It's part of the exploit vulnerability.
Correct.
Because there's a mortal weakness. And,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just do personal antithesis. Click that.
Yeah, I misclicked. How do I fix it?
I don't know. Roll again.
There's no way to bring it up otherwise.
I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't
scroll
test this.
Can you scroll up or something in the chat for it?
Exploit vulnerability again.
I cannot. I just have to use it again. Until I succeed, please.
I mean,
Okay. Okay.
you can do personal antithesis on a failure as well. Okay.
It wouldn't let me. It wasn't pumping up. On
All right.
failures.
Excellent turn. Next, Elijah. What do? You see these two centipedes emerge out of the woods, and there's one to the south as well.
Could I cast fear on one of them?
You may.
Perfect. I just click cast a spell, right?
Do you know how to target them?
No, I don't. Whoopsies.
If you hover over one of them and press T, that'll target them.
If there's triangles pointing at them after you do that, then you're doing it right.
Yes, yes.
All right, so you're targeting which one?
That one.
The top one? Okay.
Yes.
It failed. So it's going to be frightened too.
Yes.
And you have one action left.
Stop it.
So this opportunity, you can, as far as spells go, you can put up your shield or you can use your focus spell. Although that'll be the only time you can use it this combat if you do so.
Yeah, let's put shield up. Let's do that.
All right, you are shielded.
My turn.
Alrighty. First up is the middle centipede. It's going straight for the first thing it can bite, which is gonna be Sned Sligmald, and that is a hit.
Miss.
It is a hit.
Oh no.
It digs its mandibles into your thigh for 2 damage, and I'm also gonna need Sned to make a fortitude save.
Oh great. Easy. Not paralyzed.
That is a success. All right. You know what's cool? It's got another action, and it's gonna bite you again and hit you once more for another 2 damage. But it's your turn to return the favor, Sned. What are you gonna do?
Maybe I should bite him.
Maybe.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm going to enter my reflective ripple stance. Haha. And then I will I'm gonna trip him.
All right. It's got a lot of legs. You got a lot of options to trip it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Where's the action bar? Skills?
Actions is either the hand or you should have macros under the extras, which is the 3 cubes. If you want to pull up the macro.
There you are. An athletics check. Here we go. Trip him. Oh my gosh, the +1 matters.
Every +1 matters. You exactly trip it, and it is prone.
Aha. Now I will just punch him right in his stupid mandibles.
And so this is at your second multiple attack penalty,
Yes.
or rather first penalty.
It's my first penalty.
Yeah.
Second hit. Bah.
And it still hits.
Of course, and I hit for massive damage here, more than he would ever hit.
Of course.
And I end my turn.
Excellent. Turn
Face
7.
down.
Damage to the centipede. You nearly kill it just with that one flowing wave. Now the third centipede enters the combat, and it's gonna go for the first person it can bite. That's gonna be Kiwi in the bottom. Is this guy still invisible? Can you see the one in the bottom?
We can see him.
Yeah.
Okay. It's hard to tell sometimes. And it's gonna bite, but it's gonna miss.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna try to bite again, and it's just gonna barely dig its mandibles into Kui. And can you give me a fortitude save? You can just click the button in the chat. Next up is gonna be Bingo. 17. You feel it try to, inject some of its poison into you, but it doesn't get inside. It just kind of drips down your ankle. Bingo. What's your name, oh?
I think we're gonna just move. Okay, what do we want to do here? I think I might. Can I? Is it possible to devise a stratagem from where I'm at?
Yeah, you can devise a stratagem from anywhere.
Okay, just making sure.
And also, you had I changed your initiative because you have not started investigating anything. So yeah, that was toggled on for some reason.
Got it. All right. Then I think I'm just going to devise a stratagem. Hold on. The UI is acting weird on my end.
You devised a stratagem, and you got a really sweet roll. Is that a 1? What's going on?
Hold on. The UI on my end is like, again, my laptop is very small, so sometimes the UI overlaps with itself, and then like, it's not great. So,
Beautiful.
let me go ahead, and I'm not exactly sure what to do. Because, okay, I clicked it. Did it go through?
I don't believe you rolled.
Okay, that's what happened. Got it.
You have to target.
off.
Oh, target something.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's why.
I think it'll automatically roll as soon as you target. Yep, there you go. So that's a 4. That's very unlikely to hit, especially given your strength.
Oh well.
You
Said
got
you're
this.
weak.
I believe in you. Use your snake oil.
Just throw a bottle of snake oil at it.
Make it think it's taking damage.
Now,
Yeah.
instead of trying to attack that, you could try to attack a different one, or you can use that 4 for a skill action that might not be as bad as potentially critically missing one of these.
Yeah, I think we'll do like a skill action. So let me real quick. Can I do? I'm trying to think of what would be best here because there's not much I can do, unfortunately. Skills, right? I mean, deceiving this thing isn't gonna do much.
There's actions like intimidate and stuff too you could do.
Yeah,
That's true. I could try
intimidate can
intimidate.
inflict fear, which is probably good for you because I believe you have charisma, right?
I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah. So
All right. Let's. Can I just do an intimidate check then?
Yep.
Cool.
believe-
And A, we'll take it.
21. So you're not using that stratagem.
No, I'm just gonna
Okay.
roll it.
Is that for this guy on the bottom?
Yes, it is.
All right. That is going to make him scared. He's
Oh,
one
no.
frightened. And frightened is good. So we got frightened 2 up there from the fear spell and frightened 1 down here. Frightened gives them a -1 to everything. Armor attacks
Per level of fear.
per level of fear. So the frightened 2 we got upstairs is gives them that guy a -2 to everything. All right. So devise the stratagem intimidated 1, and you still have 1 action left.
Okay. I don't really know if there's anything else I can do, in all honesty.
Best thing at this point is you could probably get in a good position to attack next turn. If you step
Probably what I'm thinking.
here, you'll be in melee range, and you'll also be flanking with Kui, which will
Okay.
give you or give the centipede a -2 to its armor.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that then. I'll just move over there.
Which is important because after this centipede goes, it'll be Kui's turn next to hopefully take advantage of that that off guard. Now the final, very scared centipede is gonna try to bite the bird. It's not gonna succeed though. It's gonna try again very desperately. This thing is dumb, but it is hungry, and every +1 matters. Thanks to that -2 frightened, it just missed by 1. All right. Now, Kui, what are you gonna do?
Well, I was gonna do. Let's see.
So your standard
Let's see.
damage dealing thing is gonna be that elemental blast, either
Yeah,
earth
I've seen it.
or water. Probably
Yeah,
either
I think
one
it-
would be fine.
It's a 2 action
think
or
we-
1 action. Actually, I don't know. Is that a feat?
Nope, that's just
I've
default.
had it for, okay, I've had it for so long.
I was gonna do an element blast.
So you can choose to set it as a 1 action elemental blast or a 2 action elemental blast.
What's the 2 action feat again?
It's gonna do your Constitution modifiers extra damage.
Oh, okay. Let's do that then.
So it's
Okay,
+4 damage if you do 2 actions.
So it's like 1 big hit, or you can take your chance with 2 smaller hits, which is technically more damage, but you'll have a multiple attack penalty, so landing the second hit is less likely.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But it's like a -4 to your roll or something
-5.
compared to not having
I
any minus.
So I click on this. So now
Yeah, so you hover the centipede and press T, and then
T?
yeah, press T, and then do you see the big rock and the big fish and the UI at the bottom?
Yeah.
Which one do you want to use, earth or water?
The one is missing for some reason.
What's missing?
The water element blast.
Is it not a big
Right.
big fish?
I see the earth element blast, but I just don't see the water.
Oh, okay.
It's like missing.
We'll just go with earth for now. If you hover the earth, it'll say blast +7. Click that.
Okay. And then I just do normal roll.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
a
God.
hit. Thank God
Oh.
this thing is frightened and flanked. Otherwise, that would not have hit. Every
Let's go.
+1 matters.
Is it damage? Damage,
Yep,
right?
and in the chat you can press damage. And we'll see how much damage you do.
Alright, so let's do this then.
That's 7. That's pretty
my
good. So good thing you did the 2 action. Otherwise, that would not have done very much damage. But
Yeah.
it is nearly dead already. You still have 1 action you can take.
Can I do unknown elements? Not sure if that's actually doing anything.
You can, yeah. You were already channeling elements, but you know, you
Oh, Oh, okay. If I do another element blast, is that -10?
It'll be the -5 button.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, did they do a 2 action? Yeah, I guess it would be. Even with the 2 action.
Can't do that. Yeah.
I can't do a 2 action. I can do 1 action, right?
You have to switch it back to 1 action, yeah.
How do you switch it back to?
You don't need to click whatever button you're clicking there. It's already it's set to 1 action for you.
Okay.
And then just keep it targeted, hover it, and press T again, and then press the map -5 button.
Right. Okay. So what? So I say, cancel you must. Oh, I target it.
Yep,
Oh,
there you
okay.
go. All right, despite the multiple attack penalty, that is still definitely a hit. Give me this damage roll.
Alright.
You rolled much better that time. Let's see if this is able to kill it. 8
Oh my god.
definitely kills it. And thank God for those good tactics from your buddy Bingo Wobblewood over there flanking it.
Thank you, Bingo.
Hey, yo, what are guys for?
That's a bingo.
That's a
Yep.
bingo.
Bingo.
All right, Margot, let's see what you can do now that this thing is in melee range. It's frightened 1.
And this top one is the one I already tried to expose plate weakness, and I can't do that anymore, right? It's like once per target.
Isn't it frightened 2 right now?
It's frightened 1. It took its turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I can't exploit weakness on this anymore, so...
You can take a step and hit the other one.
I know, but it's nearly dead and it's prone.
Hit it.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Then I can use all my actions to kill the other one.
Okay, I guess I'll find out if it has attack of opportunity.
They're like level
You don't
0,
need
there's
to-
no attack of opportunity.
You don't need to flank it. It's already prone.
I know, but just gonna
But
have
then
it.
he's flanked.
Oh.
Yeah, if I'm in the middle, then I'm in a bad spot.
I mean, you
so-
could have just stepped there, but that's fine.
Okay.
Can
I'll
you
target
dig it?
And
Just barely. You can swing that temple sword and do some damage. Can you kill the centipede with basically no health? You can. Another
Let's
So
go,
that-
Margo!
the
centipede
Oh.
slay.
implement power +2 there is the effect of my personal antithesis, right?
No.
Does
That's
that happen in the background?
implement's empowerment is from holding your implement in one hand and your sword in the other.
Yeah, so
You
where's
won't-
my other +2? I won't see it.
So I'll show this to you. Reveal to everyone. It took 6 damage. You did 4 damage. It took 6. So you don't see it in your roll. It just takes extra because it has a weakness.
Ah.
Very nice.
All right.
I have 1 action left.
Oh,
There's
so-
nothing I can do. I'm trying to think if there's like anything interesting I can do with my free action, but I feel like there's just nothing. I can intimidate, but I can't because I can't. I guess it speaks our language, right? Because we talk to it.
It appears so.
So I attempt to intimidate it. That's it. Yeah.
You might crit.
Worth a shot. Worth a shot.
If you just succeed, nothing will happen because it's already frightened, but you might crit it.
Oh, my divine disharmony gives me a bonus on these if I used it.
Should have
But
used it.
I don't think I can because I don't think it has a religion. Yeah, it doesn't have a religion, so it doesn't make sense.
Intimidation
scared, for sure, right?
16. It is 1 whole frightened.
It sees me stab its ally. I'm like, I don't think we're just meat. You're the meat, and I'm hungry.
Never liked chicken anyways. Elijah,
Slurred.
Severius,
I'm upset.
you got a frightened, unharmed giant centipede here. What are you gonna do to it?
I'm gonna cast Daze on it. Let's figure out how to do that.
Yeah,
Bam.
if you target it and then press a daze, it will have to do a will save, and I'll tell you. Oh, I made that public.
Fail. High risk
It failed.
Woo! Do I roll damage?
Yeah, roll damage.
I wonder what its modifier is for will.
6 damage.
6 damage, and it is off guard.
Kind of low.
Hooray!
All right.
Can I just cast shield on myself again?
Yeah, go for it.
Perfect. Dude,
Can that cast on allies too?
No.
I don't. Oh.
He does. He has a 2-action cantrip that does give everyone. I think it's an aura of +1.
Forbidding ward, right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, protecting ward, or maybe it's +1 to saves, something like that. But shield is just for yourself. Sned Sligmald. We got a
Ned
frightened,
Sligmald
damaged centipede.
erects his neck,
Oh.
raising it up high, and bite with a flurry of blows.
A flurry of
Ah.
bites. Wow! Thank God you flurry of blows.
Uh-oh.
You could have been a bird. You could have been Pex.
Every +1
one
matters.
Did I crit the first one? Why did it pop up the first time?
You crit the first one, and you would have critically failed the second one if it was not frightened and off guard.
Let's go. Critical hit. Oh my god!
Oh my God!
What hit? Maximum damage.
You
Don't say it was near death.
kill it.
Oh, thank God.
Let's
Thank God,
go.
man. I was worried for a second.
You kill it, and now there are 3 centipede corpses.
I'd like to specify that there's actually only 2 centipede corpses. Being the snake that I am, I consumed him with my critical bite. Just, like
Gobbled them up.
as snakes do, just unhinged his jaw and consumed the whole body.
That's beautiful.
I am satisfied. I don't know why everyone else is hungry.
I take little pecks at it and bite the little centipede.
What if that centipede
the
had good
middle.
loot?
Well, I've got it now. We'll find it in the morning.
Awesome. All right. So, by the way, even if that thing wasn't damaged, that would have done a massive damage and instantly killed it.
Let's go.
So, no dying rolls for that. So, these were not named characters. They didn't go to dying. So, you guys just killed 3 centipedes. And I'll give all of you for free. I'll tell you. The centipedes don't normally talk.
Kinda spooky.
That's crazy.
I jot down some notes in my notebook.
Note to self: centipedes don't normally talk. Okay.
Is our lore keeper taking notes?
I'm trying to decide how much my
I
team would.
haven't taken
How much can I like? If I talk about things that about my character, but other people wouldn't know, I guess would just respect that.
What?
Like if I talk about things that my other people
That
wouldn't
the
know
other
about,
characters
like,
wouldn't know.
the other characters wouldn't know, but it's okay for the people to know, I guess.
Yes.
Because it's like if I don't tell them, then it's just easier for them to follow that rule. But if
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah. I guess for context of the table, my characters like Scooby-Doo, Velma, like Raised in a temple.
Classic Scooby-Doo, raised in a temple.
Follows religion and like tracks folklore, but doesn't believe any of this is real. So he just jot down in his notebook like, look for magic voice boxes nearby that people use to spook us with talking centipedes.
So he's
So
like
he's just
Reddit
an
r/atheist.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in any of this. And this is like a universe where things are like actually real. So
So he's just an anthropologist. That's all he is.
Basically.
Like,
So
oh,
he's
interesting.
trying to disprove like the gods and religions and ghosts and stuff in this universe.
So real.
So he's extremely anti-religious, but works as a priest. And it's mostly all because he's due to inherit the shrine, and he just does not want to.
So, he has killed these centipedes. Again, knowing, you all have seen these giant centipedes before. You know, walking around in the woods.
I also eat them.
Okay, go ahead.
I take nibbles.
Give me a fortitude save.
Wait a minute. What?
Just kidding.
I'm
You
bird.
have to critically hit them to not get that.
I'm kidding. Snakes and birds are immune to centipede venom sacs. You guys know where it is, and you dodge it.
I'm writing that in the notes.
Not forgetting that one.
Not canon.
We'll be hunting many centipedes for food going forward.
Yeah, good. So how all do you react to these centipedes? First of all, they also don't typically eat humanoids, and aren't normally aggressive. What are y'all thinking?
Tasted a lot better than the rats I've been eating.
Oh,
Yo, what the
took my notes on it. I think it's like a little magic voice box and someone's playing a prank.
Hey, yo, what the fuck was that?
Probably just a shenanigan. You
Hmm.
know how they spooky centipedes, the
Elijah, you're new to town, aren't you? Maybe you've seen some dark magic.
I've never seen such ferocious human-eating beasts before.
My name's Ned.
human
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
attempting eating
Not a
beast.
ferocious beast. I'm just human eating.
That's good enough for me.
That's mighty convincing.
I'm eating their belly right now, and I don't see any human meat in here. So I think they're human attempting eating. Like they didn't actually eat anyone.
Must not be very good in it.
Maybe we can look around for where that voice actually came from.
That's a good point. I think we should maybe also head back to where we started the night and see if there's any food there.
We're
I
already
say
at-
still hungry.
If that's where the free shit is, I am in.
I agree.
I lead the way back to where we came from, where we started the night, the original location.
You don't want to investigate before we leave? Awfully precarious that we're getting talked to by centipedes.
Hey man, I've seen a lot of shit. So
Maybe we can
What-
find
We
the
could take a
body
quick
of
look around the area
the
to
guy
see
who
if-
was meant to bring us stuff.
Can I
Yeah.
use my lantern to light up the area, the forest area, and just like sweep the perimeter?
Yeah, sure.
What would
Can we
that
take
be?
10 or something to just search
perception?
for I don't know, anyone from the town who might have been killed or something? This is like an odd situation to be in.
Yeah, I'll give you that without a check. Even this little meadow you're in looks undisturbed, other than the carnage you just went through.
Hmm.
I've got a question.
Yes.
And the
we-
shrubbery they came from doesn't seem suspicious.
Nope.
I like investigate the bushes with my lantern. Okay.
Oh yeah, it looks fine.
Did we leave one of the centipedes, like the corpse? Did you guys not eat one of them?
The one to
Yeah,
the
the
south
one down below.
has
Yeah,
not
one
been eaten.
south.
Okay, I think Bingo's gonna go check out the corpse, and see if there's anything he can glean from it.
All right, you
I
can give me
follow,
a.
realizing that there's more food left.
Oh my god! Not until we're done.
You can give me a recall knowledge. If you just click that brain, it'll roll everything. But this would be a nature or a medicine? Probably nature would be better.
I'll do nature. I think nature is better for me.
Okay.
Being a little slow.
Nature. So was there anything in particular you were looking for, or?
I think just looking to see like, okay, I think just like the biology of this, are they just essentially big centipedes, or are they like, is there other things that are like not correct about them? Okay.
Just
So they
looks like
essentially are just giant ass centipedes.
it is just a giant centipede. You look and it doesn't seem strange at all. You've seen giant centipedes around in the area before. You don't really like to see them. You don't go up and like. You might not have ever been this close to them, but at least a living one. But no, everything seems pretty normal. The only weird thing was them talking to you.
Allegedly talking to us.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a chance it wasn't these things.
They never talked again once we fought them.
They did.
Oh, they did?
Yep.
Yeah, when I intimidated them.
Oh, they responded to Alex.
They said I don't like chicken. And I gasped because that's a slur.
Damn.
Yeah, I was really fucked up centipede.
Bark, bark.
Well, good thing they're dead. So.
I eat
Sucks,
the corpse
sucks.
too then, now that he's investigated.
You can take it. I think we're done here.
And then I lead them to the area where we were supposed to be. I don't know how we ended up over here, but...
Okay.
Let's stay in formation when we go.
Everybody in a single file line.
The most secure formation, a single file line.
Tried and true.
Alright, I've done this before. We gotta have back to back. We stand in a 5-way circle and we just
I like to be 5
Lock
feet
arms.
away from you guys. I'm
Margo,
just like
come stand behind me.
I have the flashlight, I should be in front.
I can see well, don't you worry.
But can you lantern? The lantern doesn't do the cool stuff yet, right? I don't get the passive. I get passive perception, but I don't give everyone else, right?
You give
Why are you
everyone.
standing all the way over there? Stand here.
Okay.
Stand behind me.
So you guys are, as you guys are squabbling about your formation, and
We
like,
got an arrow formation. I kind of like that. That's
and
all I
Kui
can
keeps
say.
running away from Elijah every time he steps closer. You
I
make,
have such anxiety, you know?
yeah.
I go and try and sell Kui some snake oil. It's like, hey, big guy, you want any of these?
No, stay away from me.
All right, jeez. You.
During exploration, even if you aren't searching, the GM rolls secret checks for you to find traps and environmental hazards, haunts, and secrets
Correct.
within 20 feet. I'm just letting my team know. Like,
Oh, good. It'll be 1 tile ahead of me then, or 2 tiles ahead of me.
Like 2, yeah. 10 feet.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, you don't see anything here for sure.
Wait, don't stray too far away from us.
So, let's just make your way back through the woods. Margo, you navigate, well, the Du River and the Spider Gate are to the west, but I think we were a little bit further north. You head up north to a more open meadow where you guys rested for the night under the beautiful starry sky. And you get there and it's completely empty, serene,
no food?
no food,
I'm
No.
livid.
no
Are
sign.
there any disturbances? No.
Does it
Nope,
look like someone came and tried to give us food?
nope, no sign of Cho Chung Hu or his wheelbarrow full of treats. Nothing.
Hmm.
This is blasphemous. I will not stand for this. We are having a town forum. Our oldest tradition, our hallowed summer tradition that we volunteer for free snacks. I
Hey, I
can't
want
believe
my
it.
free shit.
Yeah, we
I
should go
don't
back to
think they
town
would
and we
just
should complain
forget.
about this. Well, I would
Likely
like that.
something happened to them.
I don't think so. seems like we're getting that Shinchai Hoon had it out for us.
I think they're trying to keep us from getting free shit. They're
Yeah, I think
swindling us.
it's a vendetta. It's gotta be. This is malicious. We're going
Bingo,
back
aren't
to
you good
complain
at
about
finding
this.
what
Yeah.
happens? Maybe you should
And they've been.
figure it out.
God.
It's this rising Tengu racism.
It's probably from the rat folk.
Can I take a look around the area and see if there's like any? Okay, because you said there was no evidence that anyone had even been here, right? Where we were supposed to be.
No evidence of you guys even being there. You set up
That's pretty odd.
you set up a campfire the night before, you know, and your bed's laid out and in a circle around the campfire. There's no sign of the fire. Not just
What
of the
about the beds?
twigs or the flame, not the beds. You did wake up in beds, your bedrolls this morning. But you go back to the other location and there's no sign of the campfire you guys made last night. No imprints in the grass. Nothing.
I think Bingo instinctually checks to just see and make sure all of his stuff in his bag is now there, because he's now realizing, like, maybe someone might have taken something just as, like, a precautionary measure.
Everything is there.
Seems to be there?
Yep.
Alright, well, we didn't get robbed, so... I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Maybe we should head back to town. Somebody
I'm
might
gonna-
be able to say something to us.
I'm gonna file
Maybe-
a complaint. Let's go back.
Maybe we
I
get
agree.
Let's stay in our formation, though. You never know when we'll get attacked by those centipedes again.
yeah.
Centipedes. Okay. So you reach back, you go south a little bit, back to the game trail, and the weather starts to grow stranger. It was fairly normal for a summer morning, but now mist starts slowly eking through the trees, growing into a full-fledged fog by the time you get near the river.
Oh my god. Are we in the river?
You are not in the river. So you guys reach. You end up crossing over the river, and you get up to the gate, the eastern gate outside of town. This gate is called the Spider Gate. Thanks to the large spider statue in this little shrine here that holds a lantern, lighting the way through the gate towards town. But the fog here grows thicker and thicker to the point where you can hardly see 15 feet in front of you.
The fog's
Even
heavy
through my lantern.
this morning. Can everyone see all right?
It's good. I can see as well as I can in this fog.
I can't see shit.
Certainly within 20 feet
Come-
of Margot, you guys have good vision thanks to his lantern.
Come hold on to me, Bingo. Don't want you lost, little one.
I walk up and like grab your little staff, and then I'm like, "Hey, yo, you want some snake oil to wash down that centipede?"
Oh, we're losing formation.
Where you guys at?
We
You
are-
lost one already.
Oh no, he left the lantern light.
As
Oh god.
as you get closer to the the large stone spider shrine. Quick hero point for what is the spider's name?
Shit, I don't remember this.
5 seconds. 4,
Let
Damn it.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
Ugly cute.
Ugly cute. All right. Just in time. I'll give it to you.
Yes.
What is its name?
Ugly cute. Everyone likes to call it ugly cute because it's a little ugly, but it's kind of cute. It's endearing. But it's kind of a gross looking giant. Like it is like 15 by like 15 feet long, 5 feet wide statue. Oh, probably wider with its legs out. And it holds the lantern in its mouth. But you notice as you get closer, go ahead and step under the roof of the shrine for me. It's gone. And the lantern is left on the ground, unlit.
It's not letting me move. I can't move.
Bad omen. Bad omen. Don't like it.
I think you're on the ruler right now. So on the left, there's a little ruler. Make sure it's on that little square in the top left. The 4 corners. Make sure that's selected instead of the ruler.
Would I have a good idea of like how big the statue was? On like.
Yeah, it fills up this entire shrine basically.
Can I like inspect the stone to see if it looked like they would? No, there would obviously be a trace if someone like dragged it off, right?
Yes.
And there's no traces.
I didn't say that.
Okay, I inspected.
Yeah. Give me a perception.
For traces.
Right here. It's in the lantern light. Let's go. God damn it.
That's
Luckily,
really
it's in the light.
that's really
Yeah,
sweet.
good
Every
thing,
plus
yeah.
1 matters.
Every plus 1 matters.
Oh, sorry. It's not 15 feet long. It is the size of a large horse. So if you've seen like those giant, like muscly, like workhorses, it's like that size.
I've never. A horse? Absolutely not.
But as you step up, there's no sign of chiseling or damage to the rock, which the ugly cute once perched. But you do see large furrows scar the ground surrounding it.
Strange. It looks like someone used the festival to abduct Ugly Cute.
Who the hell steals a giant
Look at
statue?
these traces.
Look, and it doesn't quite look like someone dragged it. It looks like footsteps.
It walked off.
Unless a really strong person picked it up.
Or the statue walked by itself. Listen, I know.
Yeah,
I know
the statue walking off. Yeah. I've heard stories.
Look, man, I have heard all kinds of stories from every different customer. This statue, you know, it's cute, but sometimes it freaks people out. I'm just saying. Wouldn't put it past it.
Yep, for sure. Can't rule it out. I start jotting some notes in my notebook. There's a lot of folklore I've collected. You know, it's happened before, for sure. I write in my notebook, deranged people think statue up and walked off.
Can I check to see where like what seems to be the statue footprints like lead to?
Sure. Yeah. Give me a survival.
Survival?
Yeah.
Look real quick. Hold on.
To track the footprints.
Let's go.
Big mistake not being trained in that.
Yeah.
It's a very important skill.
Almost as important as crafting.
Okay. Yeah, it is. The tracks do appear to be consistent with like the size of the spider's footprints, and you notice the first set of them rushing off. Now you realize they go back east towards the bridge that you guys just crossed, but slightly fresher, our footsteps headed west into town.
I
And it seems
think
like we
it
weren't the
might
first
be.
people to notice.
What's that, Malik?
As if like there's other people heading to town, and I'm like, I think we're probably not the first people to notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the footsteps.
Well, now we got more than one reason to go into town.
The footsteps were just in the ground, like, walking towards the town. It looked like.
So, for my investigator, this is a good opportunity to pursue a lead.
Okay.
So you can have 2 investigations at once. If you want to investigate a third thing, you have to drop one of the 2 investigations and pick it up again later. But tell you, a good opportunity now, it would be the missing spider statue. And then you can freely devise a stratagem against anything that might give you any creature that might provide you more information about the missing spider. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that can talk to you, but something that can help you with your investigation.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, so you have older footprints heading east and fresher footprints heading west, and a giant unlit lantern. What do you do?
I light the lantern.
With what?
My lantern.
Okay. You go up and check it, and it's all out of oil.
I believe we have somebody who has a bunch of oil.
I carry a lot of things,
Snake
right?
oil.
I have some.
Hey, yo, this shit ain't
Hey.
free. Fine. Can I take out? Can I take out a bit of the snake oil and just like kind of use it for the lantern? I don't even know if that would work.
Yeah, we should try setting it on fire first and see what that happens.
I do have matches. I could just like.
Yeah, can you open up a bottle of snake oil and drop a match in there and just see what happens?
Well, I have alcohol too. I could just make Molotov cocktails later. Note for later.
You could craft some oil probably with some stuff. You would probably have similar materials, I'll say.
I have flint and steel, by the way, so you can't just light stuff.
That's what I was saying. I've got the match. I could just light a match up and see if we can get it from there.
But do you use the alcohol, or do you try to craft some oil real quick?
I think Bingo doesn't want to use too many of his like materials, so he is just going to straight up use the alcohol.
Okay.
It's like fuck it.
All right. So you down a bottle of alcohol, not into your mouth, but into the lantern. You fill up the what's it called? The basin of the lantern. And either one of you uses your flint and steel, or Margot brings his lantern up to it, and you light the lantern once more.
And the spider suddenly reappears. Alright, well at least, I don't like leaving lanterns unlit, so, I'm glad we got that sorted. Alright, I guess we should go off to town and complain about us not getting our food. Well, I guess we should also tell them about the statue missing, but mostly the food.
I got a weird feeling they probably know, considering if it did get up and walked into. Oh, they probably already know.
That lantern is bright.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus Christ! I shouldn't have used alcohol. God.
Not as bright as me after 1 hour, Well, give me time to warm up.
What does that mean?
It gets
Oh, like my
brighter
character
slowly.
gets brighter, yeah.
That'll make it less bright for you.
Are we pausing for a break? I forgot what time we were planning to do that.
At about at an hour in, so we're past that, I believe. So yeah, let's take a quick break. We'll say 15 minutes.
Sure. I'm gonna make some food, but it shouldn't take too long.
All right, 15-minute break. I don't have a pause screen for the stream, so we're just gonna listen to fog sounds for 15 minutes for the health. And we will be back after a quick bathroom and food break.
Alright.
15 minutes. That's at you guys have clocks.
Yeah. We'll just do.
We'll be back in 15 minutes.
Yeah, on the 25.
Alright, who we got here? Just Malik?
I'm here.
I'm here.
How's it going, guys? You guys know how to use your characters?
I'm figuring it out. I do one thing, and when I don't do that thing, I don't do anything. Which is about what I expected, so it's fine.
Yeah, you picked the lantern, which is a passive implement, so it's kind of rough in combat. But luckily, you're actually really good outside of combat.
I'm excited to use that part.
The lantern?
No, I'm a ghost. Roll deception.
You're a ghost?
Yep.
No. We're making ghosts. You're not a ghost.
I was sent here from Ghost Headquarters to check in on what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
When I found out about this whole fake kidnapping nonsense, it's going straight to headquarters.
And where's headquarters?
Ghostville.
I know that town well.
Yeah, no, any well-respecting ghost would. Any self-respecting, you know?
Yeah. As Ghostmaker, 2 minutes left for break. Yeah, so do you know how doing the exploit vulnerability works?
What's up?
So you're able to use the exploit vulnerability well?
Yeah, I figured it out now.
Yeah. Figure it'll take some time to, learn how all the characters work and stuff. Is this UI better?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Yeah. I do like this one better. Although I would want to control and make it bigger, but I'll have to. There's all sorts of settings you can set for the size and everything. It's really configurable, which is good. But the only thing I don't like is you can't put macros on the shortcuts bar. I don't know why that's not an option, but it's fine because everything else works really well already, so it's not a big deal.
Alright, I'm back.
Howdy. We gotta give 30 more seconds. I think Keith is still making his mac and cheese, he said. But we can start things back up without him. Tavin, are you back? Nope. Okay.
I'm back.
Good timing. Sweet. So we're still waiting on Keith. He's making his mac and cheese, but I wanted to ask real quick before we get going again. How's everything going? Is it anyone lost? I know the three of you are new to Pathfinder, so I just want to make sure the pacing and things are good and you understand what you're doing, how things work so far.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it. I think the
Yeah.
the only issue I'm having on my end is just that the Foundry the UI like kind of fucks up on my computer just because I have a really shitty small laptop. But other than that, I'm able to pretty much navigate.
Okay. We'll have to chip in and get you a $5,000 gaming PC just to run Foundry.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Just to run this web app.
It's kind of crazy that like it's like, oh, sorry, you're like just short of the correct resolution, so a lot of things are just gonna get cut off, I guess. The weird thing was that the 2E like character builder was like that for like a day, and it stopped doing that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, never mind. So that ended up working fine.
Nice.
You don't have any like spare monitors laying around that you can plug in?
No. Look, man, I live in a house with 5 people, and it's like it's just my room and my laptop. That's all I got.
I have.
You just go rob your brother, dude.
Yeah.
He's like the same size laptop I do.
Yeah, but you plug them into each other.
Fine.
Now you have 2
Yeah.
screens.
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
wow. 2 screens that are both the wrong resolution.
Exactly.
It's beautiful.
Now we're talking. Yep.
Let's go.
All right, we won't wait for Keith any longer. I think Sned's Ligmald will be okay.
Die.
Yeah, I think he's gonna die. He's
I
missing
kill
the
him
most
while
health.
He can't defend himself.
Yeah, we're actually all gonna jump him right now.
How dare you stand
seen
on
him in a
Ugly
day.
Cute's rock? All right, so you guys lit this lantern. It's lit. You guys found some fresh-ish footprints heading west through the gate towards town.
Yep.
You guys, what do you guys do? Are you gonna continue heading back to town?
I feel like that's the move, right? Like even
Yeah.
both to investigate and 2 to get my free shit. I want my snacks. We never got our free food.
All right.
Yeah, I'm still going to town to complain.
All right.
Yeah.
You
I'll also report, that the ugly cute's gone.
Yeah, of course. It's like your town's mascot.
Come on.
Should we
bad.
like drag Snake? We elope.
What about snakes?
Like drag him. We elope.
He's okay.
Like
He'll follow along. Watch. He's gonna teleport along with you guys as you head west through the gate. Oh, he's back. As you guys head west through the gate, you make your way through more mist, and you get towards the guard's watchtower.
Uh-oh.
You look up ahead, and you see bodies.
Uh-oh. What kind of bodies?
I sprint over. I inspect the bodies with my lantern.
With no regard, you just sprint up
Mm-hmm.
to these bodies with no regard for any possible danger. You,
Oh, I'm behind.
you step.
No.
There you go.
Bingo, okay, thank you. Bingo does not move as fast.
Okay. You step up. You guys know that this eastern watchtower that the guards use to watch anyone coming and going from the eastern end of town. It's about a mile past the spider gate. You walk up, and you see, Sned and Margot. You probably start smelling this a little bit earlier than the rest do, but the tang of blood filling the air and painting the mist redder here. You see 4 bodies lying sprawled on the ground here. Yeah, Sned's serpent tongue sniffs out the blood in the air. You see the slain body of a guard, 2 guards, in fact. Their legs swollen already. It looks like they haven't been dead for too long, but their legs are oddly swollen and bloated.
Like that from a spider bite.
A spider or a snake bite, something to that effect, yeah.
Probably a spider, wouldn't be a snake.
Yeah, a snake would never.
Their corpses have probably just been sitting in water for a long time.
Yeah. It's the mist.
Yeah.
Their corpses are actually just standing up, and the blood flow is just going straight to the legs.
Yeah.
I think they just got done with like a leg workout. A little pumped.
Little pump. And
Yeah, they were on that pump, and then they got attacked.
and you see two other smaller bodies next to them. They appear to be these tiny blue-gray humanoids. So, even smaller than Bingo Wobblewood here. They're only like 2 feet tall, maybe 2.5. With sharp teeth and giant ears. They appear to be slain by sword blows. As you walk up, you identify.
Like the guard swords, perhaps, or it looks like a different weapon.
Yeah, it looks like it might be the guard's swords. As you guys walk up, Margo, you said you were trying to investigate this. You want to give me nature or medicine to try to see what's going on here? Okay, 11. Yeah, you're not sure what these little blue guys are, but certainly it looks like the guards were able to kill those 2 little guys, but it doesn't look like those little guys and the little knives in their hands did the damage to these guards. It looks like the guards died of something else, but you're not sure what.
I consider maybe tasting the blue guys to see if that helps me figure it out.
Okay, you consider it.
I decide against it. I don't want to be considered the culprit. Eating the corpses would probably not be a good look.
Okay, and as you guys walk up and you're standing here,
I relay the information to my allies.
You guys are peering over these bodies and you say, hey, you! Oh, you there, stop right there! And
What's going on?
Oh, a
Yes,
survivor.
there's a tree in the way, huh?
I go to the voice in the guard post. Wait, I can't. He's coming to us.
Oh, sorry, the game was paused. Stop! Don't move! Don't move! I didn't need you all.
I move up and grab the signal whistle from the guard.
I think to myself, good thing I didn't eat the bodies.
No. Yeah, you were already inspecting their bodies for loot. Okay. Yeah, you got.
Bingo instinctually hides
It was
behind
just attached
somebody.
to him.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, no, that's not yours. No, what? Thieves! Thieves!
I don't think he'll need it anymore.
Calm down. You have blood all over your face. What happened here?
More invaders. You recite the 8 practices. Recite them to me now.
Sacrifices that you just left behind.
Yes, of course I did practices.
But the 8 practices do not call a ghost a ghost. Do not pat people on the head or shoulders. Avoid entering bodies of water when a ghost is nearby. Do not eat food that has 2 stick-like objects protruding from it. Do not lean against the wall during the day. Do not whistle at night. Do not leave laundry out at night. If you hear someone call your name from behind you at night, do not turn around.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Kind of dumb that the guards have whistles.
Oh my. You're real after all. You're not phantoms or monsters. It's really you.
What happened here? You took me out to get sacrificed. Where was my lunch?
Do I look like a phantom to you, son?
This is a female guard. You
Gargoyle.
you all. I thought you were all dead. I thought. Oh my goodness.
We
Oh,
almost died of hunger.
Where's my free shit?
Good thing we found some caterpillars to eat. Or centipedes? Whatever.
centipedes. I'm sorry. We were gonna go look for
What
you when
happened here?
this all happened, but
What the hell happened to Ugly Cute?
these things ugly cute? What do you mean?
Ugly
Ugly
Cute's
Cute's
gone.
gone.
Ugly cute's missing? Oh, this is not good.
Yeah, I think it washed
Too
up
many
on his
things.
out- on his own.
Nothing's going right. Oh, this is not good. First,
See that again.
there's this mist, and these little blue monsters come right out of the woods with their
What mist?
serpents. What mist?
Oh, I see why you could be confused. Because you're standing from outside my lantern. Wait, get
You
closer.
you still see the mist. To be clear, you can just see better through it.
I don't see color. I just everything inside my lantern. Everything outside I don't see.
Yeah, he's not racist. He doesn't see
Yeah,
color.
Oh boy.
First, the mist and all the monsters, and these little horrible blue little things with their serpents.
Wait, what Wait, serpents? Wait.
Yeah, over there, and
Wait.
she points right here. I don't even know how they trained the snakes.
Wait, the blue guys had the snakes?
Yeah, they were
Some of us
commanding them.
Studied at the monastery.
The monastery.
Yes,
Wow.
that's snakes.
Oh, not the Tansugi monastery, right? It is not.
We're the only snakes around here. The sligmalds.
My partners here were able to kill the monsters, but they
Snakes got 'em?
died to the snake venom. Yeah, I've
God damn.
What a turn.
I stayed up here to keep watch, and I was firing arrows to help them, but I should have went down and helped with the venom, but I was just too scared. I heard.
probably
No, you did
dead
the right
lost.
thing. Now you can tell us so we can solve it for you.
It's not just.
Hey, well, let's not get crazy
Yeah, I'm
around.
not volunteering for any work here. I'm still looking for my breakfast.
It's
I still want my free shit.
it's not just here. It wasn't just us. These monsters. They're all over the place. They took over the town.
The whole town?
Yeah. I don't know how Ugly Cute could be missing, but maybe that's related. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what's going on, and I just heard screaming all night. I was too afraid. I just stayed up here. I don't know.
And these things
I don't know
talk?
why I stayed. I should have went to help. What is the little blue guy? I couldn't make out what they're saying exactly. Do they're hissing and giggling, but it sounded like they were speaking common. Yeah.
Do you know anything about these creatures?
I don't know, but they're demonic. I've never seen anything like them before.
How long ago did they appear?
Overnight, I think it was couple hours ago. About 2 a.m. And it's about 6:40 now.
Did you guys move us from where we were supposed to be kidnapped to? Because we woke up in a different place.
We've been here all night. We were watching guard.
Have you seen any talking centipedes trying to eat you?
No, just these little guys. These little demons.
Seems like we should go talk to our new overlords. Maybe they have breakfast.
Are there any more nearby that we should take care of? before we continue?
I haven't seen anything. I haven't heard anything. The screaming
Keep an eye out.
stopped.
Blow your whistle if you hear anything or see anything.
Okay. I'll just stay up here then. I'll keep watch. I'll stay on duty. If you all, there's a lot of screams through the night. I think it's best if, as you all.
That was just us and our nightmares.
No, it wasn't. Not from the forest, from the village.
Everyone has some in this town.
We're just screaming constantly every night. Yeah.
Just the usual night terrors.
I think it's best if you all go home, check on friends and family, make sure your family's all right. That's what I would do if not for this fog. If I was, brave enough like you.
Where's your family?
You could just follow me. I have a lantern.
Oh,
Yeah, we're kind of like doing this whole group thing where we kind of try to stand back to back. It hasn't really been working,
Yeah,
but
we need another person for the formation. Actually, like if you join, maybe we can actually get the right arrow.
oh, yes. Phrasma,
Trust
bless
me,
us.
that's really, really cool. Yeah, Phrasma, bless us, and all that.
And all that. You're
he knows
cleric.
He knows
of
that I'm a
Phrasma.
priest for Phrasma, right?
Yeah.
Does he know it? Okay.
She does.
Okay, she does.
By the way, does anyone know this guard? Does anyone
That's a
know
good
her name?
question.
I don't think so. No.
Okay. So you would have seen her or something. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I was trying to move the blood off of you. You would have seen her around or something, but if none of you friends with the guards, I guess you might not know her name.
I think it was definitely not friends with the guard.
I go do like a little Phrasma prayer thing for the dead.
Okay, over
Would I
the
roll
two guards.
performance or what? Yeah. Or just,
Performance
like,
for
I just do
religion?
that.
Probably religion.
Yeah, 'cause I'm faking it.
You
Oh.
want to fake it? You can performance.
No.
I
I'm
think
very
it-
well trained in this actually. So
It would probably still be religion though, yeah. To do a
Yeah.
funeral, right? A quick
I
little,
do a little funeral, right?
yeah, quick little blessing. Oh, thank you. That's what they deserve. I just. You think it's okay if I go with you? If I don't stay up here?
Yeah, I mean,
You-
there's at least 2 guards on duty right now, so you're probably fine.
they're not on duty.
If you feel safer with us, then you should.
Yes.
Otherwise, you've been safe up there.
Yes, I do want to check on my daughter. I asked Granny who to babysit, but I'm worried with the town, and she's so old. I don't know what would happen, and my
I'm
husband.
sure she's
your
fine with Granny
daughter.
Lou. She has a lot on her.
Dead. She's probably dead.
She's probably dead.
Wait, don't say that.
No. I thought I heard her scream. I thought it sounded like her.
Well, we should hurry over there and pick up. Come into the light. Here, I'll bring my lantern over to you.
Come into the light, says the priest of the god of the dead.
Yeah. Follow this lantern of the dead down this river here.
My husband. Oh goodness, my husband. She starts descending the stairs. I'm just gonna teleport her down though. So he's probably at the Matsuki estate right now. That place is basically a fortress. I'm sure he's safe, but over in Northridge, I'm not sure. It's,
Oh, the Matsuki estate, yeah. I'm sure
The
it's
North
probably
Ridge is
safe.
in danger.
I
We
think-
should hurry.
Stay in formation.
I've told you this doesn't work, but we're trying.
As as she gets down, she gives you guys a little gift, gift. She says, if you guys are gonna investigate and help the town, here's some of my supplies. I won't need them if I'm not guarding the watchtower anymore. In it.
Anymore. I mean, you're on a lunch break.
lunch break. In it is a feather token, which you can activate with one action to create a ladder in an instant, a 20-foot long wooden ladder, and a shining crossbow bolt that when you shoot it generates 20 feet of dim light. So whatever it hits.
Wow. Pretty good.
Yeah, for all of the crossbow users in this group.
Yeah, maybe just in case, I'm gonna just take these. You know, just in case.
Taking them off the guards. It's like, yes, I think it's best we maintain all the supplies we can.
They gave us a crossbow and what?
Well,
That's why I'm
Sned's
doing
just
it.
taking crossbows off of the guards.
Yeah.
But in this,
They probably don't want their armor either. Just in case.
oh my god, is there?
You just
I
grave
feel,
robbing.
I feel like there should be some sort of penalty for desecrating these.
We just
bodies.
gave them a sacrificial, or not a prayer rite. They're fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
as a local priest, I'm telling him it's okay.
Okay.
They asked
Yeah,
us to do this.
the religious rite has already been performed. I mean, they're no longer at their body and possessions like that. They're with Pharasma now. She's guiding them.
Priest is saying it's okay, then I guess it's okay.
Loophole, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, and if anyone wants, you can. You should be able to loot this just with the feather token and the crossbow bolt in it. If anyone wants those, if you don't want them, that's okay.
I fly. I don't need the feather token.
It makes a
I
ladder.
will
You also
take
can't fly.
The crossbow bolt since I
Hey,
have.
don't
two
tell me what I can and
crossbows.
can't do. All right.
You can't fly. You're level 1.
I can if I try. If I just jump off the edge, like something will happen.
I'm sure.
That's true. Somebody else should take the feather token though. I'm pretty athletic, so my
Yeah,
odds
me
of
too.
climbing something are higher than probably everyone else.
How do I
not very
take it? Can I
You
take
can drag it onto your character sheet. Yeah.
Double click the chest icon and then drag it onto your character.
I see. Okay, second.
And then to loot dead bodies, you can double click like the blood splats. That's how I was doing that before.
Yes. Okay. So you guys take those supplies she brought down from the tower, and you guys are gonna head west and hopefully reunite her back with her family and
In formation, of course.
in formation and see what's going on.
We go Minecraft sword formation.
Of course.
Why did we put the innocent civilian at the back? Well, not I guess not a civilian, but why did we put like the NPC at the back?
She's a guard.
Guard. What do you mean?
She got in your behinds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else are you gonna put in the back? The snake oil salesman?
Oh, not me. I gotta be like in the middle, so.
Maybe the sorcerer.
A little the healing kineticist? Like, I'm putting the guard with the bow in the back.
Sned also has 2 crossbows now. Okay, you guys had the grappler. Yeah, the monk. You guys head west through the rice fields in town, some of the farms. You notice there's a couple houses that have been ravaged by monsters, although you don't see any signs of monsters at the moment. Who can tell me a little bit of information about Granny Who or Old Motsky?
The leaders of the south and the north.
Which one is which?
Granny Who is Northridge, and I believe, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
And Motsky is Patriarch of the South Shore.
Yes.
Yes.
The blood in the crib.
Let's go! Hey, North Side, South Side.
North side. Yeah, as you're walking with the guard, she says, "Oh, I don't know what to do, but then thank you for allowing me to tag along with you. I do any of you have family in town?"
Oh yeah, all my
Yes.
family's at the shrine.
I think
But maybe they're deployed now to do a bunch of funeral rites to all these dead people.
think it might be a good idea to check on your family if it's on the way, but I think
I think I'm okay.
they're fine.
I'm
Most
okay.
most
My
people,
family abandoned me.
yeah, your family's fine. I'm sure nothing bad happened to any of your families or friends.
So much tragedy has already come to my family.
What more could happen?
How could it possibly get worse?
Especially after Snattily.
Who's Natalie?
She's my sister.
Sister.
Is your sister? Oh, can we meet her?
She
She's
cute?
dead.
Oh,
She cute?
that sucks.
Very powerful. Stronger than me, even.
Oh,
She's
and I
single?
saw you grapple a centipede into your mouth. Swallow it whole.
She
must
could
be
do
a
too.
Can she? Oh.
Oh,
She's single?
He's dead.
That's a yes.
That's what I said.
Okay.
She died when she
Answer
fell
the
in
fucking
love.
question.
Okay. So you guys are heading west through town, to get back to town, and yeah, everything's eerily quiet. Then the mist is getting thicker and thicker. And the guard, her name is
Just like me.
her name is Hayerha, and she says, I'm sure most people will be either at the Matsuki estate. I mean, that place is walls. It's like a fortress, or with
Are we choosing a faction already?
no, or with Granny Who. So I think it's best to rally with one of them. Some people might.
Let's check the north. They're more important.
Well, what side are we on right now? Are we in the middle?
You're on the south side.
Oh, then let's check the south. We should go take her to her daughter, and her daughter's in the south.
Daughter's in the
They're
north.
less
Her husband's in
important
the south.
north.
Wait, isn't... Oh, Granny Who's north, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, her daughter's in the north, so she believes, and her husband's in the south. But she
If
says,
the attack was in the south, we're more likely to save people in the north.
Well, let's get you to your husband.
it was the whole town. The whole town was taken over.
First, and then you guys can go figure out, how your daughter's doing.
Okay, yeah, I think Matsuki's estate. A lot of people should be there. It's quite large, much larger than the trade office.
Yeah, they probably have our snacks.
I hope.
Better have our snacks.
Old Matsuki will definitely have snacks. Okay, let's head there. So you're heading.
The last time I volunteer if he doesn't.
You guys walk through all the farms and some of the industrial
in Minecraft
district.
sword formation. Want to make sure that's clear.
Minecraft sword formation, correct.
Good.
And you walk through the with the loot on the right. You walk past the milling house of Cho Chung Ho, and you notice the door has been completely smashed in. Cho Chung Ho was the miller that was supposed to bring you snacks in the morning, and it looks
I
like
go check inside of his house. That's the first thing I do. I see Cho Chung So's house, and I'm like, this motherfucker's hiding my food in there.
wait, it might be dangerous in there.
I don't care.
You going anyway?
Starving over
Danger
here.
is my middle name. Ned Danger Sligmald.
Yeah, there's gonna be danger in there when I find this guy.
Okay, give me a D20.
Uses one invasion roll, or one invasion to skimp out on his.
That's a good roll. That means instant deaths for booby trap.
Yeah, you step through the door, or what used to be the door, and
I caw as I get in,
You
so he knows that who's coming for him.
you see blood splattered all over the walls. You see sheets and other fabric just shredded, drawers pulled out, gold and jewelry strewn across the floor. A bag of grain spilling out between the planks of the wood, and you don't see any bodies. You do see a small tray, not a whole wheelbarrow, but a small tray of sweets. Most of them are quite wet and have bites taken out of them, though.
Yo, guys, he was trying to eat our snacks.
There's
This
I scream out,
motherfucker.
look at this. There's already bites taken out of our treats.
Hey, yo, when I get my hands on him, he's
Fine.
done.
guy. Unbelievable.
There's
These
probably only
bites
like
are smaller than Bingo's bites.
Look, he even made a mess of his house to pretend like he got robbed. Sprinkled
Can't
this
believe
fake
he
blood all
framed
over the
his
bed.
own
I don't know
death.
if that part is part of this, but he definitely did eat our snacks, and I will not forgive him for that.
I even sloppily tried to fake his own death so that we wouldn't get our revenge. No, I will find him if it's the last thing I do.
Does it look
You
like
thought
there's
this
any
campaign was going to be about one thing, Keaton, but we turned it into something. We are hunting this man down. That is my entire purpose.
does it look like there's any like a body was dragged out, or does it just look like it's just gone?
yeah, there's definitely signs of struggle all over the place.
Okay. Is there enough bloody mass here to imply that this is what's left of his body?
There is so much blood it can't possibly be just from him.
Oh god, this is multiple people. Multiple people were eating our snacks.
Oh my god, he hosted a party with our snacks.
This motherfucker.
I will never forgive him. Until one of us is dead, this feud will not be over.
I think that might already be over then.
I said what I said.
Okay. But yeah, there's no sign of the body of Cho
I take
Chung
the
Ho
tray
here.
as we continue onward.
Okay, there's like a quarter of a cookie and like an entire whole wheat muffin.
Yo, who wants
It's
to...
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not whole. It's whole wheat. No, it would be whole wheat. Yeah, sorry. I was gonna say it's gluten free just to mess with you, but no, it's. This is the Miller. He wouldn't have gluten free muffins. An entire muffin.
Y'all want to split it, or...
I snatched the
finders keepers, or...
Bingo eats the cookie.
Alright, that's fair. I eat the muffin then.
Okay. Give me a fortitude save, both of you.
Oh fuck.
Like, you have a put in the chat, or...
No, just give me a fortitude.
Alright.
If you're using the new UI, it's the little castle next to all your stuff. To the right of your art.
Freaking fine, dude. I've been looking for this food all day. Ain't no way it's gonna bring me down. Let's go.
Bingo Wobblewood feels a little sick. Like there's something weird. It doesn't like you can feel as soon as the quarter of a cookie drops into your belly, you realize you're gonna have some bad diarrhea later tonight.
Ah, shit. Nah, shouldn't eat that. Should not have eaten that. This is not gonna be a fun night.
Oh, you don't have a bird digestive system?
Your stomach is just...
Look, man, I am small. Things hit me more potently than they do other people.
I'm bird. I can't
That's true.
relate. Caca. And I keep eating my muffin.
Okay. There's otherwise not much left to look at. It's just a massacre in this house. Or a staged one, at least.
Or so he wants us to think. Yeah.
Correct. So, I'll just ask you guys, do you guys stay on the path to the Matsuki estate? That is most likely where Cho Chung Ho would be.
Yeah,
because he is friends with old Matsuki.
Yeah.
This motherfucker better still be alive so I can kill him myself.
I can't
Okay.
believe he ran for backup, for help.
As you walk through the rest of the southern half of Willow Shore, you see much of the same houses barged in, some signs of, tracks of monsters and stuff. You walk by the town's main bridge, and you see a crowd of like 20 of those little blue beasts just like hopping up and down on the bridge, but they start running towards the north side of town. and they've set up a minor barricade on the bridge.
Elijah, can you use your magic to disrupt them?
Perhaps.
I don't know if we want to right now, but we should keep it on as a plan.
And the bridge is
We'll see
blocking
how
our way
things
to
go.
the manor.
The bridge is just blocking the way to the north.
Okay. So we made a good decision. Let's just keep going to the manor. Maybe
Okay.
they'll be gone by the time we double back.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll just get bored. Okay.
Yeah, come
Apparently
on.
they have snakes to feed, so.
Just head on. Continue on towards the old Matsuki estate, and it's eerily quiet. For all the noise Hayerha was making about the dangers and all these monsters, you just see that one crowd of monsters and nothing else on the southern side of town for some reason.
They're definitely not all at the state, right? Like, there's just no way.
Are we still seeing all like the blood and broken in houses and things like that?
Yeah, it gets less bloody the further west you go, but definitely it looks like a lot of the town has been raided and pillaged.
Most of the people here are probably safe. I think we should head north and actually try to help people.
You sure about that? You sure they're safe and not just dead?
No, please.
Well, there's less blood here.
I think it's best if we regroup with see who's here, and they might have some more information about what's going on.
The longer we wait, the more people will die.
Well, I have to
Yeah.
see if there's any, rituals I need to do here as the local priest of Pharasma, so. I should go check if there's any dead that need a rite. And we gotta make sure we finish our job and she returns safely.
Also, might be good to know what the hell happened.
And maybe they have my snacks.
And they might have our snacks. That's true.
And they just let us walk in, like no one's doing anything as I walk through the door and the door's just
God.
unlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
So I'll say the front gate was locked. Hayerha has a key that she can use as a town guard to open up.
Can you put
anything.
my character with them? I'm folding laundry. Sorry.
Okay. She'll open up the gate for you.
Alright. We continue to lead her
But yeah, there's
in lantern formation.
you do hear the town. You do hear people talking.
I got people.
Oh, obviously I take my shoes off. Everyone else did.
Yeah.
Bingo does not take his flip flops off. He just keeps them on.
His get us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hayerha does take her sandals off and she steps into the estate. Oh, my goodness. And she starts talking to these two women here, where and she starts asking them about her husband, and she says, "Oh, thank you," and she, "Thank you all so much for helping me. My husband is safe here. He's resting. Thank you so much." And she goes and
What
she'll
about
go.
your daughter?
It doesn't look like she's here, but Miss Sanmi told me that Granny Hu is safe and she has people secured in the north. So she was with Granny Hu last night, so I'm sure she's safe. But I'm gonna go check on my husband, and if you're open to it after you talk to some people here, I'd appreciate if we could go check on my daughter as well.
Yeah, we were gonna head that way and make sure the town up north is safe.
Okay,
We'll
okay.
check on your daughter.
Thank you.
I had asked these people, hey, do you have any dead that you need a ritual done for? I am a priest of Pharasma.
Uh, this woman walks up. Yes. We haven't managed to gather the dead yet. I think most people were able to get away in time. Unfortunately, not everyone made it, but I think at least on South Shore, most of us were able to get here in time.
The creatures are just leaving you guys alone? They're not attacking this place anymore? We saw a bunch of them at the bridge.
They seem to have raided our homes, but I think they mostly took over the center of town. There's a few that have barreled straight through, and they set up some sort of fortress in the center of town. I'm not sure.
Has Haitian Bao released any statements?
I know not of Haitian Bao. He's his
He's based out of
estate
the
is
center, isn't he?
his estate's in the north.
Okay.
Says we haven't heard word of him yet. It's still 7 a.m. for you guys. It's we haven't
a
heard
long
yet.
morning.
We're hoping to make contacts with them soon. We're gonna send people out.
Well, we'll do that for you guys. We'll head over and see what's going on.
Yes, and I'm sure old Matsky would like to hear what you have to say.
Where is old Mosky anyway?
He's right through here in the dining room. And this one just bows and nods to you. Show, old show, look who made it. And you see this kind of slightly grouchy old man. He's sitting here and he's like hammering away at a chair. Everybody, there's too many
I nod
people
to the
here.
pigeon. Caw. I give him a good caw, you know?
Yeah. So in this room, there's Old Matsky, there's Kawaka, Mina, another Tengu, and
My boy, one of my people.
the town's lawyer, Luo Shiyang.
A woman lawyer? Not in my town.
God damn it. And the woman, the
Good
woman's,
chat. Clip that.
You're fucking done, bro. It's over.
and the woman that introduced you and brought you in was Nadoya Sanmi. She's the owner of an inn in South Bank. I keep saying South Shore. It's South Bank. And it's just, show, look who's here. He looks over to you and, oh, so you survived, huh?
Yeah, no thanks to your treats.
My treats. You mean Cho Chung-Hu.
Yeah, what the hell happened to him?
Yeah, I'm,
Tell me he's dead.
no, he's not dead.
Oh, thank
Thank
God.
God.
I can kill
He's
myself.
he's recovering from some nearly fatal wounds.
Nearly. Oh, perfect. So he's like rolling disadvantage, huh?
But we can talk about him later. Now, what is it? How did you manage to make it through the monsters, huh?
What monsters? They're all at the bridge. By the time we got here, they were all at the bridge.
We
What's
kind of kept this formation where we were like back to back, but like we didn't really keep it very well. So I don't know how we made it through.
Are you sure you're yourselves?
Yeah, I mean, I can go. I was gonna do some
Y-
rituals for all the
he
people
starts
who are dead.
walking up to you, and he like pokes each one of you, and he's like looking you up and down and like patting you down.
Really handsy, old man.
And you see like slaps your cheek.
Hey, don't touch me.
People in town have been making claims of visions, phantasms, and phantoms.
I don't know about all that. I took a nap in the forest. I woke up looking for some treats, and now here I am.
Did you see anything like that?
We saw some centipedes that talked to us.
Well, allegedly talked to us. Don't jump to conclusions.
It was from a bush.
They try to eat us.
They try to eat you, huh?
Yeah, but we ate them instead because we were hungry because we had no stacks.
He walks over and sits back down in this chair, and he waves over to Kui, who's still in the main room. You loner boy, get in here.
How many times have I told this man
And
I haven't gotten snacks yet, and he still hasn't offered me anything?
He says, "I'm on it. Kui, get over here." And he waves to Kawaka and points over to the back room. Yes. Kawaka goes into the back and starts. You hear clanging of some dishes and stuff. Yeah, I'm getting you food. Calm down. Keep your clams together. Kui, get in here.
I sit down anxiously awaiting the food.
I want to hear. Do all of you have the same stories as Margot here?
That's right, sir.
You woke up together, yes?
Yeah, but we weren't where we started.
Where you started?
I tell him where we were supposed to be dropped off, and we made a fire, and then we woke up in a different area, and were attacked by the centipedes when we woke up. And that's why we rushed back to town. Oh, I also tell him about Ugly Cute being missing.
Ugly Cute.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys for finally remembering that part. Ugly
It's
Cute's
kind of
missing.
not as important as the food.
That's the snacks.
That's interesting. Some people have been saying they've seen a horse-sized spider running around through the mist.
And you didn't make the connection?
Several of the refugees here have said this. It's quite strange. A statue running around. It's out of the ordinary.
Horse-sized statue? I mean, I can't think of any of those that might be around this area. I mean,
not everyone believes it, but I do think Ugly Cute is watching over us, helping defend us.
always. Yeah.
And you saying the statue is missing is quite curious. Sounds like that is the case.
I must have awoken to defend the town.
It looked like
I
it
see.
kind of went into town, so it's somewhere here.
I say condescendingly as I await my food.
Kawaka comes in and he brings you a bunch of snacks, some nice
yeah.
hearty stew, and he says, "Oh, I hope this is good. I try to get all of your favorites, of course.
I start pecking the soup.
I don't know
making
that we
mess
have
everywhere.
everything here. I'm not the best cook, but I did what I could."
Yeah, I start pecking the soup and making a mess everywhere.
And Nadoya, Mrs. Sanmi, goes back and she's like, "Oh, there's more supplies over here. I'll get you guys more snacks." And yeah, she goes, "Oh, she went too far." She'll go and retrieve you more stuff periodically as you're talking to old Matsuki, and then Kawaka goes back and sits down. Old Matsuki continues and he says, "It's quite curious. Something strange is happening. I managed to get most people here safe. And I'm sure Granny Hu is doing what she can in the north. There's monsters encamped on Downstep Bridge. So it'll be quite difficult to contact them, but I think it is of utmost importance we reconnect with Granny Who. You know, despite her differences, I know she wants what's best for the town.
You haven't heard from Haitian Bao from what we were told?
No, the governor, I haven't made contact with him yet. I think it's...
Well, we were gonna head up to Granny Who, so we can try getting in touch with both of them for you.
Yes, that would be good. If you're willing to go through all that, I have a few more requests of you. So first, most important is to make contact with Northridge. I suggest going to Granny Who. Most people will be with her in the trade office. Next is...
How do you recommend we get there, with the bridge occupied?
You may be able to find about a kayak along the river at some point. You may be able to cross using that away from the view of the bridge. If you're brave enough, you could try making it your way through the monsters. But if you want to avoid the danger, there may be a boat or something you can row across with.
I want to make one thing clear. I do not work for free. I don't care the situation.
Well,
I want some kind of payment.
Yes. Heroes of the reenactment festival, I'm sure you will be. I'll make sure you're paid well for what you can to protect the town. But
Thank you. I will hold you to that.
But any payment will be meaningless if the town is taken over by those monsters.
Have you tried speaking to them?
The monsters? No, I've been trying to take care of people here. I haven't ventured out much beyond the road just outside.
Have you heard from anyone who's spoken to them?
No, everyone here is from South Bank.
Do you have any supplies we can use to help us get through the monsters?
Yeah, you can.
Alleged monsters.
You may.
Some potions to help heal us.
You may rest up here and eat up. You may be able to ask around, see if anyone has any supplies. Yeah, Elijah Severus is a great name. It's a little confusing considering we have another adventurer in our other party named Elijah. But it's good. At least they're not in the same party.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. Good observations, Optima. we got some viewers in the chat. This is cool.
Hey, go.
We got some watchers.
Nice of Zeptima to make it to watch, but never make it to play.
he makes it to the games. He's just late sometimes. Old Matsky can.
He's at the park.
Yeah. Old Matsky continues making contact with Northridge. Most important, yes. Next is the matter of Ugly Cute. I was planning on recruiting some of the hunters from the Silver Mist Lodge to track down Ugly Cute, try to provide aid to the beast as it tries to protect us, but I believe most of the hunters are running around trying to save the townsfolk. If you could make contact with one of the hunters and let them know, I think it's a good idea to go after Ugly Cute and recruit its support. Next is the matter of the bridge. Of course, it will not be easy for anyone to make it through, other than you, maybe with a boat or something. We will need to clear the bridge so we can reconnect properly with Northridge and the governor. I believe I've heard some reports from the survivors here. Elizabeth, in particular, was watching the bridge. She was saying there's a bunch of those little blue demons, the Jenkins, on the bridge, but they appear to be afraid of a larger monster, those commanding them. A Buso. A Buso calling out orders for them, but I believe Lisa said it had taken to drink. It was slurring and walking around quite strange. You may be able to slip it something, I think. That may help you if you want to pursue and take down the beast. Now, you won't be able to do this until you've made contact with Northridge and cleared out that drunken Buso, but most importantly is the matter of the Eternal Lantern. I don't know if you noticed, but the lantern has gone out. It was lit generations ago, and I was here in the town's founding. This is the first time it has ever gone out.
Well, we lit
We
a
relit
lantern
it.
earlier, so
You
it should be fine.
made it. You cleared out the bridge. The Eternal Lantern is in the center of town. It is not the one you guys saw at the gate.
Oh, frick.
I'm
Oh,
just saying,
we didn't
we
get
lit,
that one.
we lit one lantern. We could probably light another one. It wasn't that hard.
I've only got so much alcohol, but I think it'll work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can resupply.
The Eternal
You said
Lantern
there's a
is
drunk. We can get the alcohol from the drunk.
the Eternal Lantern is magical. To relight it, you must get the blessing of 3 gods. He tosses out 3 copper coins to you. He says, "Any coins will do, but they must be blessed by a different god each. You, Margot, I'm sure you can easily get the blessing of Pharasma.
Yeah. For
Given-
sure. Blessing of 3 gods. I
Given
like it.
your deep and long connection with Pharasma, you should be able to get
Yeah.
this coin blessed so easily."
I'm fully
God,
convinced
this lucky that we have
this is just some regular lantern that we just gotta go light with a torch. Like, it's gonna be so easy.
No. You need these gods'
No, I didn't
blessings.
say this out loud. I'm just
Oh.
that's what I'm thinking internally.
Okay.
Man,
I
good.
just wanted- yeah, the Pharasma one's easy. I got that. Don't worry.
He walks over to you and he teaches you a special little prayer. You get the god's blessing, and then you must do this. And he does a little twirly stuff with his hands, and he says, "This will encase the blessing in the coin. You put these 3 coins with the blessing into the lantern, and I believe this mist shall be bathed away. It may help with the monsters as well." Now, of course, there's many monsters past the bridge as well. Some of the guards and hunters reported to me that there's dozens, maybe nearly 100 of monsters invaded the town. We've dealt with a few of them, but downtown Willowshore is infested. Once you're able to contact Northridge and clear the bridge and light the lantern, downtown is where you'll need to. It's the most dangerous. That will be next. But first are those 3 tasks. Can I count on you?
Yes.
Sounds easy.
Certainly.
Yeah, sure.
Very well. Please rest up, heal if you need. But I think it is best we make contact with Northridge as soon as possible. Have you all seen your families? Are they safe?
Not
Haven't
yet.
seen them around yet. I'm sure they're out there praying for the dead, though.
I'm sure you must be concerned, so I understand if you want to check on them first. I think it's important we hold on to family in times of trouble like this.
Have you heard from the Sligmald family at all?
Are any of you from this is Keaton speaking, are any of you from South Bank?
I am not. I'm from the woods.
On Northbridge, baby.
Northridge, specifically near the Merchant Street.
Right where everything's taken over by monsters, yes.
Yep.
Yep.
What about Queer, Elijah? Are either of you two from South Bank?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm. Let's see, I'm outskirt door.
You're just a vagabond.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Elijah?
Did outskirt better as well.
Got a bunch of loners here. Okay. Loners and people from the north. No one from South Bank. Excellent.
I don't know why we came here first.
Oh, it was close to us.
And the bridge was cut off also.
And there was also an exclamation point above the building.
Yeah.
No matter.
We picked up 3 quests, man. There's a Snorlax sitting in the road and we can't go past him unless we deal with it.
So that wasn't me trying to railroad you or anything. I was just making clear, there's a bunch of monsters there.
Yeah, there's a drunk bear. We gotta take care of him so we can keep going.
Yeah.
Let's go to downtown first.
Downtown, where there's dozens of monsters.
Let's go.
I'll
to the
allow
bridge
it.
Where we saw 40 enemies, and let's just deal with it. Let's just take care of it. Nip it in the bud. What could possibly go wrong? I'm super good at combat, by the way. I'll tell you they're weak to nothing, and then that's all I'll do. That's all I'll do. Hey guys,
pretty
they have
helpful.
no weaknesses. Get them. I think we should go find that boat that he was talking about.
Okay.
And then deal with them that way. Get to the north that way. And maybe we bring this guard girl with us so she can help us if something goes wrong. Because she has to check on
She
her
wants to
daughter
find
anyway.
her daughter anyways.
Yeah. And maybe the husband too, because he probably wants to find his daughter too, I assume.
But he might not know how to fight like she can.
But maybe he knows how to operate a boat. Anyway, anyone else know how to operate a boat?
Yeah.
You guys can row a boat.
I mean,
You
you say that until I roll operate boat and natty 1. Suddenly we're at the bottom of the ocean, or the river, whatever.
So, what do you guys plan on doing first?
Well,
Or can we
my
check
vote is to try to head north. I think we should collect the lady and tell her we're heading there. I'm not too interested in anything else at the moment. I'd rather go check on my family.
Okay.
Yeah, I think going up north and making contact's probably our first move.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree too.
Should go get this girl and find the boat
Get this girl.
and her husband.
Okay.
Get him on a boat.
So yeah, if you go talk to Hayerha, she'll be downstairs after a moment and with her husband. Says, thank you. You're all heading to the north then? Heading to Northridge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be good. I can. You'll take me with you then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay,
Take you to your daughter.
Thank goodness.
Ready to go. Doesn't he want to see his daughter?
Yes, of course. Do you guys need to rest anymore, or could we get going?
Do you know anyone who has medicine or potions that we can bring along with us?
Yeah. Let me ask around. She leaves her husband there for a moment, then she heads into one of the other rooms. A couple minutes later, she comes back to you and says, "This is all I could find. Elizeth provided this, and it's whoops. She has one minor healing potion. Says it seems like most have been used up already. Cho Chung Ho drank like 5 of these.
What a god.
But I'm sure we'll be needing this if we're going out.
Something is better than nothing.
Who wants it?
I'm okay right now. Does someone need it?
I'm missing
I
4
think
HP. I'm nearly dead.
I think it should go to Sned as a frontline grappler.
Yeah, I think it should go to a frontliner. It doesn't have to be me, but whoever's going to be in front line, it should be one of us.
It's probably me
I-
and you.
Not a frontliner.
Okay. She hands it to Sned for now, at least. She says, "Okay, let us be on our way." So no one else wants to check on anything here? Just want to head straight north.
Forward formation.
I
Sword
think
formation.
before we go, no one here seems to be like keeping anything from us, right? Like everyone, for the most part, seems to be like,
Give me a perception.
all right. Let me.
They're awfully safe here in the south. Awfully suspicious, if you ask
Awfully
me.
suspicious. You said perception?
Yeah.
1 second.
I think it's important to note that I did ask if he spoke to them, and he said he didn't. So if that was a lie, he would have noticed with this perception, right?
Sure, I'll leave it for the entire conversation. If you click on
Sorry, I think it's lagging for me right now. Give me 1 second.
if you click on the hand with skills, it pulls up a giant menu full of skill actions you can do. Perception's in the top left, and there is a sense motive button you can click directly. We'll do stuff.
Yeah, I think I'll do that then. I'll do sense motive.
All right.
I think I'm more interested. I'm less interested in like the stuff that's around here, more what the people are saying.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't
Well, I have
seem.
no idea.
No, it doesn't seem like anyone's lying to you. Certainly no one's. Certainly they're not lying to you. You don't get the feeling that anyone's withholding any information. You could try talking to more people or getting more information out of Old Matsky here, but he pretty much just tells you what he knows about, relating to Ugly Cute being missing, people saying that, the lantern being blown out, and of the Buso and Jenkins on the bridge.
I think I'll probably just leave as is, but I think Bingo gives like a little bit of kind of just like a look, as like under his breath, he's just kind of like, "There's always a scam."
It seems like everyone here has been very preoccupied with like trying to get themselves safe in the past 2 or 3 hours. Similar to you guys, most people have not had good sleep this past night. Everyone looks very weary and tired.
I mean, they're all suffering from night terrors.
Just constantly for years.
Everyone.
Very common in this town.
Yeah. And
It's actually more alerting if you don't wake up from a nightmare. You're like, wait, I got good sleep. Something's wrong.
something's not quite right. That's odd. Okay, and you guys head out of the Matsky estate. You walk back east and north, closer to the Dawnstep Bridge again. You pass by the Dawnstep Bridge that was barricaded before, and you see. We'll say you're a little bit further away. I know the map isn't that big, but you're far enough away that you're still out of the view. But you see the barricade has been destroyed, and you see this lovely fellow here
So handsome.
with
Black
a
town
bottle in his hand. He drinks go, and you just from afar, you guys are at least 100 feet away. You see him pointing at all the little dudes running around. They're like scampering in fear from him, and they're picking up planks, picking up sticks, and using their little swords and like breaking apart the barricade. And you see him put his hands up. He's like pointing down. You can't make out what he's saying. But you see them taking down the barricade, and he's standing there drunk and looking triumphant. And we will end it there.
Ooh.
So thank you for joining us, Kelth and Zeptima. And we will be back next Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, for session 2 of Ghostmaker.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Great first session, guys. I know we went a little bit over. I'll try to keep the time a little bit better moving forward. And I'll see you all next week.
Bye-bye.